I'm not saying it's beautiful, but I think it is better. I am really looking forward to getting back into the workshop tomorrow. This is when it'll be posting, Saturday right now, and I'll this will be coming out on Sunday. And really looking forward to being back in there, especially to use this workbench that I was working on last Sunday, and then spent the week just like with. If anybody's watched the shorts, it's been a weird one, and I'm blessed and grateful. But wow. Uh, anyway, I needed to reinforce some things on that new pallet workbench that I have had made recently, and I think it worked. And I think I learned some things. I mentioned in here a good friend that I'm supposed to make some shelves for. I love you, Stu. I'm sorry that the schedule has just been nuts, and you've been very patient, and I'm really looking forward to working on getting those shelves up for you. And so I was practicing a bit with the router. And I am curious if anybody notices in the little musical interlude section, the time lapse shots, of something that I tried. Has anybody else thought of this? I keep having trouble with the router where I take out so much of what I'm cutting that I can't keep the router level, especially when I'm doing a half lap kind of cut. So I tried this where I left a section in the middle uh, and didn't route it till the very end, so that I had something to put both sides of the router plate on. Uh, and I think it worked. And so I did not make perfection with the cuts that I made, but I think I did learn something useful, and looking forward to doing some more. So anyway, there's some video here that I would love to have your thoughts on, and today's my mom's 82nd birthday, and I just feel so grateful that she's within a couple hours of me now, and I got to go see her, and we take her to lunch and did a couple things around the house, and uh, just a really, really blessed day. So I hope you will take time to watch the video, and if you make it all the way to the end, tell me what you think about, unfortunately, an imperfect half lap on one side. Well, both sides, now that I think about it. Love to know what you think. But thanks again for watching. I'm at like 195 subscribers, and it's just really something special. Thanks so much. And please like and share comments. That's helping as well. I really appreciate everybody taking time. And have a great day. I'm blessed and grateful, and I would love to know what you feel blessed and grateful for in the comments. Thanks again. Well, I'm trying to be more careful with my measurements. So this, I believe, is dead center from the side. And I have actually double and triple checked my measurements. So when it's off, that will even be worse than if I hadn't double checked. But I think it's right for now. Okay, now here's what I'm thinking with these stringers. This cutoff on both ends similarly will bring the board, should line up dead center with this line here, and bring this edge. I'm actually doing a little overcut. I want to leave a bit too much just as a backup. Then it will come to this edge so that this wheel can be mounted here into heavier wood than this, more stable hopefully, and also this little inset will allow me to work the brakes more easily. Okay, then I'm going to see about possibly half lapping this to use the bow as a push support from the bottom, and that may be enough. If I don't feel like it is, then what I'll probably do is run a couple more boards across. But I'm going to see if this will be enough to do it. And I think it's going to work. It's going to work okay. But
I really want it to be able to support some weight. So if I have to do some extra reinforcement later, I will. All right, let's put it up on these pieces on the miter saw and see where we go. I guess I feel confident enough now to go ahead and cut this overlap. I checked both ends and they're pretty close, and yeah, practice with the router, whatever. These are not exactly matching. One of them's got a little bit of a bow in it that may help with the pressure support. I'll have to see if I can lay it right for that. Want to do the half laps, and I really need to get better at this, and so it's a good exercise. No matter what happens, it's a good exercise because I need to get better at that skill for the shelving unit that I want to be making for a friend that I keep talking about and haven't finished yet. And so this is actually a really good opportunity to practice that and try to make sure that I'm getting it right. So I'm going to try the router with that. I sure do hope that it's part of the charm that it takes me like 5 times longer than I think it should and what I've seen others do for me to do these simple things. And it's almost always a total jimmy rig like this. Well, okay, I think I've got the router in the right spot, and I'm getting ready to cut the half lap out. Oh, I hope it turns out well. The good news is this does work. I've got a little bit I may have to take the wood chisel to. Ready to do the rest of this. I'm going to switch the guide over, but I probably should have done it in multiple passes. This is really, it's just pine, but it's really having to labor, and I should have gone, halfway down and then done the other half. But this is what I've got going, so I'm just going to try to finish it up. All right, I'll show the fit in a minute. Because the board is warped a little bit, the depth is off on the first one. I've got a better idea on the second one. I am going to do multiple cuts to try and take it easy. I want to try and get a better gauge or side support, though, so that I'm running a really good line. Let's see what I can figure out. Yes, it's a good thing I was calling this practice. And actually, it is very good practice. This end, try to keep it in the shot here. I'm going to try to smooth out with a little bit of work from the top. I've got a sanding wheel that I can work on with that. Try to get that evened up to go flush. That is a very tight fit. From the side to side, though. This one, not so much. Took out a little too much. And it's even a little bit low, probably. But I still think that it's going to work. So, now how am I doing this? Yeah, either way. So, that's a little low, but I think it's all going to be fine. I just... I wish I'd done it better for practice. I'm going to try again another time. Hey, thanks very much for watching. I probably have some more video to show putting this together. I haven't taken the wheels off or anything yet till I actually thought I had something that was going to work. So we're getting close to that. Let's see how the rest of it goes. All right. I actually remembered to kind of get the before picture this time. The wheels are off. I'm going to hit it with a sander just to smooth it out a bit before putting these new side braces on. And yeah, it's going to be a heavy-duty glue up, I think, too. I'll see. I'll try to remember to show that. It's possible that I am going to regret this much flex. But I like the idea, so I'm going to try to make it work. Yes, as is often the case with me, I totally changed my plans since the last time I hit record. I realized I could put a board across this way, and if I turned these over so that there was a slight gap underneath, then it would be pressing against that center, which would also be pressing front to back. I think that's better, and I can glue and screw all the way down into 2x4s underneath, so can get some really strong connection there. So that's what I'm trying now. All right, here's how it ended up. We got some gap for the flex that has been forced down from the ends, and I glued and screwed there and screwed here with a tiny bit of glue in the holes. This I may need to plane out or level if I get really twitchy about it, but everything is down, and it's about time to turn it over and see how it rolls. Yes, I think the bottom shelf is going to take a lot more weight now, and I can also get to the brakes more easily because of that extra space there. So I hesitate to make too bold a claim, but I think that improvement that came to mind is turning out to be a genuine improvement. Hey, thanks very much for watching. I'm getting close to 200 subscribers. As of today, I was at like 191. It's a mind-blowing thing, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm blessed, and I appreciate it. And I look forward to any comments that you might want to share. And it'll be great getting acquainted with folks and trying to see how we can encourage each other on our other projects. Thanks again.